Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it's Thursday night, which means it's One Sheet Wonder Night. I am coming on just a bit early tonight because it told me I needed to do something in my um, setup. I needed to add an encoder and I did not see that. So I just clicked to see if it would go live and it did. So we are live. Welcome to the live chat. Okay, so that's up and running. So we're going to just hang in here for a bit and wait for those to join me. Hi, Janice. Hello. If you could give me a thumbs up or yes, I can hear you, that would be awesome. I'm on a bit early. I have to learn this. Good evening. I have to learn this new way to log on with going live with YouTube. Good evening. Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Awesome. Thank you so much. So tonight I'm going to be showing you some quick and easy cards featuring the Painterly Pears Designer Series paper. Now this paper is on the last chance list and better yet, it is on sale as well. So it is on low inventory. So that means it is going to go fast. It is gorgeous paper. It is 12 by 12. Now it does have coordinating bundle that goes with it. That is also on the last chance, I believe, but it is not discounted. And then it has the coordinating sparkle dots. It's the low profile sparkle dots. Those are on the last chance list. They are low inventory and they are on sale. So we got some good products tonight. I think you're going to want to grab this pack, so make sure you stay tuned. I have a little trick for you using two pieces of the Designer Series paper. So I'm not sure tonight if we're going to create 10 cards, 12 cards. We'll see what we come up with. I do not have any prototypes. It's all in here. So we'll see what we end up with, but I didn't want to cut into my paper because then I couldn't show you my little trick for getting vertical cards or portrait cards, and then with the second sheet you can get landscape. So I have a little trick for you on that. What stamp sets are for Card Club next month? I have been having a heck of a time. I was going to go with I believe it was Lovely Blossoms, and then the, um, oh, what are they called? They're Moody something. The little dots that go with it are back ordered until April 13. So I switched out and I was going to do the April and March, which is oh, Lovely, what is it? Lovely and Beautiful, I think is the paper. And so far that has not shipped to me yet either. So I hope that is not sold out as well, because then I'm going to be in deep trouble, because then I'm going to have to pull something else out. So Card Club at this point for March, I know it is right around the corner, is up in the air. I'm hoping to make a decision this weekend. It will be posted on my blog on Monday, which I believe is the 2nd, March 2nd. So you're going to be just as surprised as I am, because I still don't know what we're going to be doing yet, but they will be gorgeous, whatever we are going to do. Okay, so it is 8 o'clock. We got gonna get started here. Like I said, I jumped on a little bit early to get this live going. Welcome everyone. I am Glenda Calkins. It's Thursday night, which means it's One Sheet Wonder Night. I am going to be using the Painterly Pears Designer Series paper. So let's change the camera. All right, so this is that gorgeous Painterly Pears. I have one pack that I haven't opened yet, and I don't want to open it yet. I might give it away. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. But it is gorgeous paper, double-sided. It is on the last chance list, and it is in the low inventory, and it is on sale. So it's $7.50. It's normally $12.50, so now it is $7.50. It is on the last chance, and it's on low inventory. So you're going to want to grab it, I would say, tonight. If not sooner, because it is gorgeous paper. The low profile sparkle dots are also part of that suite, and they are on last chance, and they are on the low inventory, and they are also on sale for $7.60. It does have a coordinating bundle, stamps and dies. It's called the Perfectly Pears. Last chance, so make sure you grab it. I am not going to be using the Perfectly Pears. It does have a thank you, but I wanted just a little bit, you never know, I might use it, but I wanted just a little bit bigger thank you. These are going to be my thank you cards for everyone who placed an order with me in the month of February, or if you haven't yet, you still can, and you'll get one of the cards that I show you tonight. So let's move all this stuff and let's get started. These are the prints that I'm going to, this is the print I'm going to be using, and you're probably thinking, okay, I've used a print like that before, so I kind of know what you're going to do with it. But did you know that if you change the direction of your print, you can make them vertical or you can make them horizontal. So if you want to make vertical cards, you got to have the pairs at the top here and down here. And when you cut it, it'll come out vertically. If you want horizontal cards, then you're going to have the pear with the flower at the top and at the bottom down here. So, and here's those pairs. So you're going to rotate your paper when you go to cut it. So just a little tip, I'm going to cut it one at a time so I don't mess things up, because I've been known to do that. And I have my little cheat sheet here so I know how to cut that. So I'm going to put this in at 5 1/4, and we're going to cut. And these are going to be the vertical cards. We're going to turn this around, and we're going to put this in at 5 1/4, and we're going to cut. And we're going to save this strip here. We're actually going to be using that side there. Now I can put these two together, and we're going to cut these two pieces at 4 inches. So 4 inches and 4 inches. All right, so we have each one of these pieces will fit on your card front in the vertical direction. I mean, you could put it horizontally, but your pairs are they kind of dictate that they want to go in a certain direction. So the way we cut that, so all your pairs will be in the vertical direction. All right, now I can come in with the horizontal one. So the vertical one was like this with the pairs at the top. To get the horizontal cut cards, you want this pair with the flower and the sprig at the top. So we're going to do the cut the same way. You're going to put it at 5 1/4 and cut. Turn this around. Five and a quarter and cut. And then we're going to put these together and cut these at 4 inches. And 4 inches. So now you can see these you want to put these in the horizontal direction so that everything is in the right direction. So just a quick little tip for you. So when you're cutting your paper, you just need to decide, do I want this to go, my cards to be vertical or horizontally, or do like I do and use one sheet for horizontal cards and one sheet for vertical cards. And then these will go in the horizontal direction as well. These are my cards. They will work on a card front. You can decorate this side here with your sentiment, maybe some punches, or you can use it for the inside of your card. I have yet to decide tonight what I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't have anything prepped, so we're going to just wing it. Now the colors I pulled are Mossy Meadow, Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, and Old Olive. So we're going to do a variety. You can decide which colors you like best, but I think first I'm going to come in with the old olive, and we're going to cut this. First, I'm going to score this at 4 1/4. And then I'll turn it and cut it at 5 1/2. Now I got my 2 card fronts already nicely scored. Like that. And I haven't decided yet what other my next one's going to be. First time viewer, well, welcome. Every Thursday night is One Sheet Wonder Night here at the Stamp Camp. So if you're into the One Sheet Wonders, come check me out every Thursday night. All right, so I'll start with a vertical. So really simple, really easy. My inks I pulled are Mossy Meadow and Secret Sea. Since I went with Old Olive, I'm going to do a Mossy Meadow. It's just going to be a little bit deeper green. And like I said, I'm going to make all my cards thank yous tonight because these are going to be my thank you cards for my February sales. So if you purchased with me in the month of February, we still have a few more days left, you will get one of these beautiful cards in the mail. So like I said, they're going to be very quick and easy cards tonight, but I just wanted to show you that tip for cutting if you would like it in the vertical direction or the horizontal direction. So really quick and easy like that. Now for the inside, like I said, you could take those, these were the center pieces if you want to decorate your inside to be as gorgeous as the outside. You can do that. So I will put this one in the inside. And we're still in the vertical. The paper is just gorgeous. Now you do have those low profile sparkle dots. So you can come in with some dots, and these are nice and flat, so really don't have to worry too much about it being humped up in the mail. But look how quick and easy and beautiful that is. All right, when I'm done, I'll put them all out. So we might as well use up this one since we already have it cut and scored. So we're not going to see a whole lot of change, just kind of the position. Like this one has the blank space over here to stamp your sentiment, and this one has it over here. Now, like I said, you could easily stamp on another piece of cardstock, punch it out, die cut it out, put some layers. You know, you could really do it up. Totally up to you. The choice is how much time you want to put into it. How, you know, if you have to have a bunch, this is a great way to get a bunch of thank you cards in a quick amount of time. So I got some white here that's 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to take our strips here. We got these leftover strips. Oh, I do like that little piece there. That's kind of cute. I was planning on using this side and just decorating my inside with that. So I'm going to take this, and it doesn't matter really what direction you cut it in. You're going to cut it in 4-inch strips. Remember, One Sheet Wonders, very minimal waste, if any at all. This one, I don't think we're going to have any waste. I might as well cut that other strip up while I got it here. I do like that little, so maybe we'll use that. I don't know. We will see. See, this is just blank, so I'm going to use that. For the inside, to bring that inside front cover piece to the inside piece. Gorgeous color. And even though it's, I normally wouldn't put 1 1/2 along the bottom, there's plenty of room to write, so I'm not concerned about it being, you know, wider than normal. You still have lots of room to write on the inside, but it's bringing that kind of petal pink to the inside. And then you can leave it just like this, or if you want, you can put, this time maybe I'll go with the Daffodil Delight or whatever this yellow is on the front. I like these nice flat gems. They're not so bulky, and I think they'll go through the mail no problem. All right, so there's that one. So next, maybe I will go with Secret Sea, and we'll see how we like that. So right now, so far they are 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to score this at 4 1/4, and then I'm going to cut this at 5.5. So again, I have 2 cards. Just that quick and easy. We're going to fold that in half. Grab another piece. We got 2 pieces left. I think I'm going to, with this last one, I think I'm going to make it into a fun fold card. So I'll show you how quick and easy you can make a fun fold card. So we're going to put that on there. I think I'm going to go to the Secret Sea ink. I could still use the Mossy Meadow and it would look great. But I'm going to just change up my color here. So I'm going to clean off my green and go to the blue. And put that right there. So we're going to have at least 10 cards. Really quick and easy. And then this time, since I went with the Secret Sea, that's the gems here that I'll use, the sparkle dots. Like so. Now I'm going to hold off on the inside because I don't know if I want to put this on the inside or if I want to put this on the inside of the fun fold card. So I'm going to just hold off on that. So I'm going to make this piece into a fun fold card. And I'm going to use my base here. This is 5.5 by 8.5. We scored it at 4 1/4 already. I'm going to bring in my trimmer and we're going to score it at, let's see, that would be 2 1/8. 2 1/8. And then I need another piece, and I'm going to go with the Darling Duckling. And this is going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. We're going to take our piece, and we should have just a little peek of that Darling Duckling going all the way around. Looks good. We're going to stamp our thank you. I just about put that blue in the green. I've done it before. We're going to stamp our thank you on there. Okay, we're going to attach this. Because I need a little wiggle room, I'm going to be using my liquid glue. Now we should have just a little bit of that yellow showing all the way around, which looks good. Now we're going to fold our cardstock here in half, and then we're going to fold on that 2 1/8 back, and then we're going to attach this. You're going to have just a little bit of that blue showing, like so, and then it's going to be a Z fold. I'm going to use my glue. We'll see. We're going to have just a little bit of that blue showing. Just like that. All right. So now, since I have this fun fold going on, maybe I want to put that on the inside, and the paper just is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So you can take a simple cut, they were all cut the same, and turn it into a fun fold card just like that. Really quick and easy. So if you wanted to, you could create all your cards. There we go. You could create all your cards plain like I did the first ones, or you could make them all fun fold cards like I did on this one. So I'm going to bring in the Secret C. Like that, and then so it would open. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now we're going to take this one. We're going to take a piece of white. I can't do that because it's going to be sideways in this one. But for my next grouping, which are going to be horizontal, those pieces would work. So I want my plain white. And we're going to place, oh, shoot. You guys. All right. We're going to use one of these. Which one? I'm going to use one of these. So pretend I didn't do that, and it went like this. Perfect. And now we're going to put that on the inside. Like so. All right. So this one, it's going to go in the garbage. But it would have gone in the card if I would have did it right. So we would have had no waste. All right, so that is my first 5, or 4, I should say, because I used the 2 for the inside. See, I said I didn't know how many I was going to have. So these are the vertical direction, how we cut the cardstock, and then we have those center pieces for those 2 inside. So we have 3 the same, 1 fun fold. All right, so maybe we'll just have 8. That works for me too. All right, so now let's see. What am I going to? I think I will do, I'll do the Secret C's since I've already got my blue on my ink. Now you can change it up. If you didn't want to do 5.5 by 8.5, you could do the 4.25 by 11 and your cards would be up and down. But because they are horizontally, I like to cut them at 5.5 by 8.5. So there we go. Scored at 4.25, 5.5. So we're going to do 2 in the Secret C. We'll probably just do 4 again, so we'll have 8 total. We're going to do Mossy Meadow and Secret C. All right. So that should be all my cutting. So the same as what we did for the other one, we're just going to bring in our horizontal pieces. So 2 of them, you're going to have the sentiment here, and on 2 of them, you're going to have the sentiment over here. Now, this is a little longer, so like a nice congratulations, be a beautiful wedding card. I mean, there's lots that you can do with the sentiments. Just change them up to whatever you need your cards for. And my stamp. I love prints like this because you can make gorgeous, quick, and easy cards. No problem. You could use the oops and die cut or a backer to slightly raise it up. You could. It's just plain white, but I could stamp a sentiment on there, punch it out, or die cut it out. Now it's stuck to my fingers. All right, so now I think I'm going to come in with the yellow again. I like yellow and navy together. It's not navy, it's secret sea, but it's pretty close to navy. And then for the inside, again, you have your uh, insides. Did I mix them up? I don't know if I did or not. It wouldn't surprise me if I did. Because my pear, well, I think it looks good just like that too. All right, we're going to put this on the inside for this one. And I'm out. Which I knew it was getting towards the end, so I had one ready to roll here. All right, so it's going that way. Make sure I'm putting it on the right way. There we go. There's our first horizontal one. So now we're going to do this one, bring in my ink. I might as well stamp them all while I got my ink out. Although the other two are going to be mossy meadow. So I'm going to change my ink color. All right, put that on the front. Grab me a piece of white for the inside. Oh, I don't like that one. This one's better. And I might put this along the side like that. Get that. That's kind of pretty. Instead of flipping it to this side. That's pretty too, but I kind of like the piece of the pear showing. Something different. You can put it on this side or you can put it on the other side, which bring in here or here. Whatever your preference is. So there's that. I'm going to go with green this time. So again, these low profile sparkle, they have a sparkle on them. They are on the last chance and they're in low inventory and they're also on sale for $7.60. All right, so now we're coming into the Mossy Meadow. So when I'm done, I'll show you all 8 cards and then you can decide what card base that you like better. All right, so now I need to clean off my blue. Bring in my Mossy Meadow ink. And I'm going to do this one while I'm at it. And I think we'll make the last one a fun fold like we did the last time, so you can see how I do the fun fold vertically and horizontally. So let's attach this. Now these will be on my blog tomorrow, so you can check that out. We're going to put that on there. That's going to be there. I have one extra. Interesting. Because I was thinking I was going to use this on a card. So I would have this for the inside. Which we can do. We can do that. Do I want the pear? I think I want the pear then on that one. Do I want the leaves coming down? Or do I want this side? I'm going to go with this side. Put that on the inside. And this time I'm going to put it to the right. But you can do it either direction. And I'm going to go with the yellow. Alright, and now the last one we're going to make into, well, it wouldn't be the last one because I'm going to do this one. Do you think that looks, oops, I want to go this way too. Do you think that looks lonely? I don't think that looks lonely. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We are going to try it. I do not think that looks lonely at all. In fact, I really kind of like it a lot. So we're actually going to have more cards than 8. So if you don't want to put it on the inside, you can put them on the outside and you're going to get 2 more. So you're going to have 12 total if you use both papers and you don't put them on the inside. And then this is going to go on the inside. And then I'm going to go with the green. I like it. It's almost like a note card. I like it. All right, so this, we got this piece left. We're going to make that one into a fun fold. My photo does show the Easter Joy because I didn't have any of these cards done. So that's why after we're done, I'll take pictures and then I will change the picture on the YouTube channel so that it will show these and not the Easter Joy. Okay, so my paper here is Mossy Meadow. It is 4 1/4 by 11. I'm going to score it at 5 1/2 and at 2 3/4. And then I'm going to just grab that Darling Duckling. We're going to cut that at 5 3/8. All right, so we're going to fold this in half at 5 1/2. And then we're going to fold that back at 2 3/4. We're going to attach this to that Darling Duckling. Yep, so what YouTube did was picked up my last video and put that picture with tonight's. So once we're done, I will go in and change that picture once I have the cards. But I didn't have the cards made yet to take a picture of them. So, all right, so now that is going to go on the front this way, and it's going to be a Z-fold front. So we're going to attach that. So I'm going to show you all the cards, the vertical, and then these are the horizontal. Gorgeous. Now, if I wouldn't have flubbed up on this, we could have put this on the inside and put that in there. So I will probably cut a pair out of the other paper the scraps that I have and maybe stick that on the inside to decorate the inside. I could try to take the adhesive off that strip, but it's more work than what it would be worth. So I will just have to fix it up later. So now I think I'm going to go with the green just because I have that Darling Duckling there. All right, you guys, this is it. We did, let's see, nine cards. So we got the fun fold going in the vertical or horizontal. Here's the fun fold in the vertical, so you can see. Remember at the beginning, the tip I showed you to how to cut that 12 by 12 so that you get your vertical cards or horizontal cards. So if you missed the very beginning, make sure you rewind and go back. So we got Mossy Meadow, we have Secret Sea, and then we have our vertical in the Old Olive, Secret Sea. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total out of those two 12 by 12 sheets. Not too bad. Like I said, if you wanted more cards, don't put this on the inside. Do like I did on here and put it on the front. So you would get 1, 2, 3 more cards. So you would have a total of 12. It just depends if you want the look on the inside or if you want it on your card front. So, like I said, the Painterly Pears 12 by 12 Designer Series paper is in low inventory and it's on the last chance list. So tonight, probably, if you love it, you're going to want to grab it. It is $7.50. I have the link under the video. Click on that link. It will bring you to my online store. I appreciate any and all orders. In fact, if you ordered the Painterly Pears tonight or the low profile dots, they're also on the last chance list for $7.60, and they are low inventory. Or the Perfectly Pears, the bundle, I will send you the download where I have the picture of the paper and I have the lines shown. So it's the download pattern of how to cut it to get your vertical or your horizontal cards, whichever direction you want your cards to be in. So, like I said, under the video it says show more. Click on that and I have a link to my store that has all the supplies that I used for tonight. So that is it for tonight. If you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you know when I go live. That is it for tonight. Thanks so much for stopping by.